sakes, get the small ones. I didn't write them down. Tell him we'll pay him the rest on Saturday.
Okay, I'll try.
Sherman Raiders, bomb Kremlin. Get your Los Angeles Gazette. Sherman Raiders, bomb Kremlin. Sherman Raiders, bomb Kremlin. Los Angeles Gazette. Sherman Raiders, bomb Kremlin. Sherman Raiders, bomb Kremlin. Los Angeles.
Grab it.
Ah,
There I am. Let me check
There we
that
are.
for you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Car's right down this way.
That's why we need the help. We just don't have the field personnel to handle the situation.
Well, there should be no problem from our end. I just don't understand what all the fuss is about. I mean, we're not at war with the Japs.
Not yet, and maybe not ever. But the Bureau wants to know who's dangerous and who isn't, just in case.
Did you grab it?
Chase?
It's us.
Come here. Hi, I'm Special Agent Charles Gravin. I'm glad to meet you.
Wazlinski. Patrolman Stefan Wazlinski. They call me Waz.
Waz. Okay, Waz. Let's see what we've got here. Age 38, 15 years on the force, came to America with an uncle. 30 years ago, parents and two sisters still in Poland. Why hasn't your family come to America?
They were detained by the Nazis a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's a very fine record. The Bureau could use a few men with your capabilities.
Well, I've had my application in at the Bureau going on 2 years.
Well, maybe something could be done to speed up the process.
I appreciate that.
Well, let's get straight to business. What do you know about the Foreign Agent Registration Act?
Well, I can't say as I've heard of it.
Well, you may have heard that our government is concerned about the possibility of war with Japan. So the Bureau sent me here to lead an investigation of Japanese aliens. We want to find out which Japs are loyal and which ones pose a security threat.
Well, how would I fit into that?
The Bureau doesn't have the manpower to go around. We need you local boys to help. Now, come on. On your beat, you have a Mr.
Kikagawa.
Right, Kikugawa.
Yeah, he's an old guy that sells radios. He's been in the neighborhood for years.
Pardon me, he's a Japanese man who fixes, sells, and makes radios.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe he's okay. We don't know, especially about the radios and what they're really being used for. We'll have to know a lot more about Mr. Kikugawa. I want a written report from you on his comings and goings, hand-delivered to the Federal Building every Wednesday morning. And Waz, your cooperation could go a long way when your application to the Bureau is considered.
Hello, young man.
Excuse me.
Yes? What did you wish?
Can I have the job?
How old are you?
I'll be 14 in February.
Is that so? You are also very honest.
Well, actually, I'll be 11 in February.
I see. You are 10 now.
But I'm a hard worker.
Yes. Come here. Now, what is your name?
Timothy Flynn. I live with my grandma because my mom and dad died in a car crash. And I'm in the 5th grade.
I know your grandmother.
So can I have the job?
Well, you are a little young, but perhaps you will do well.
Really? I got the job?
Yes. You start work tomorrow. And my name is Mr. Kikugawa. Say it. Mr. Kikugawa. All right. Here. See that it's hot enough. Okay? All right.
Brought to you by Grill Green, the original.
Sloan's Liniment presents Gangbusters.
Maybe you would like to have your own radio.
Yeah, but they cost too much.
You could make it out of old parts. A special one in which you could hear all the language of the world.
Can we make one that plays Gangbusters?
Oh, yes, it could be done.
And now, Colonel Schwarzkopf to tell us the facts concerning tonight's murderess.
Who's this?
Oh, this is my son, Kenji. Corporal Kenji Kikugawa of the United States Army. Put it back, huh? Good boy.
What's this box?
Do not touch. There are some things of my private concern. And this box is one of them. So do not touch.
Hiya, Tim. What you up to?
Oh, nothing much. What do you want?
They want to see Mr. Kikugawa, Tim.
He's not here.
Oh? Well, when will he be back, Shorty?
About 10 minutes. And don't call me Shorty.
Tim, these guys are from the government.
Come here, kid. You, see this? Federal Bureau of Investigation. You know what that is?
Yeah. You're G-Man. I listen to Gangbusters radio show all the time.
Then you know that we're here on important business. We just like to look around a little bit. Especially back there. That okay?
Well, I guess so. If it's for the FBI.
Good boy.
Mr. Kikugawa a crook or something?
Oh, no. It's just that he's been classified as a potential enemy alien.
What does that mean?
Oh, it just means they want to ask him some questions.
This is my radio. We're making it out of junk parts. When we're finished, we'll be able to hear all the languages of the world.
Like, maybe Tokyo, Japan? Will you be able to get that, too?
I guess.
Hey, look at this. Now, what do you make out of that?
Looks like a high rank, too.
Please, who are you? What is the meaning of all this?
Federal Bureau of Investigation. We'd just like to ask you a few questions.
Do you find it necessary to search my home just to ask a few questions?
We're here on a matter of national security, Mr. Kikugawa. The Bureau is investigating all Japanese aliens concerning their associations with their homeland.
I have lived here since 50 years.
Look, all we want to know is just how loyal you are to the American government in case there should be war with Japan. I think the boy better leave now.
Timothy, deliver that radio to Mr. Milholm.
Now, exactly where were you born?
On the island of Hokkaido, 1879.
And what about this photograph? What are your connections with this person?
That was my father. He was a general in the Japanese army. He was highly respected and honored. Please, give me the picture.
Hey, where are you off to?
I just gotta go to work.
Oh, I'll walk along with you. Yeah, you know, you handled yourself really very well when the FBI man came to visit Mr. Kikugawa the other day.
Do you always work for the G-Man?
Sometimes.
What do you have to do to become a G-Man? Like the ones on Gangbusters radio show.
Well, lots of things. But the most important thing is you've got to know that the law is always right.
Is that all?
Is that all? That's a lot. Hey, you want an ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Come on. You know, Tim, with this war going on, we're a bit worried about spies in our own country right now.
We're not even in a war.
Yeah, but that won't stop them. Nothing does. It's like when the Nazis invaded Poland. That's where I was born. A lot of my family was killed because of what spies did. And the saddest thing was that the man that got a lot of my family killed was a friend of my father's. At least we thought he was. It just seems that during a war, you can't really tell who your friends are.
Well, I gotta go.
I'll walk along with you. So, you think you might like to help the G-men?
Sure, but what could I do?
Just let me know if you see anything or anyone doing anything strange, okay?
Well, I gotta go. Thanks for the ice cream.
Open this door, Timothy. Do you hear me? I want you to come out of there this minute. It's Sunday, and you're going to church whether you like it or not. Answer me, Timothy. I know you're in there. Do you hear me?
Timothy, is this not your day for Sunday church?
Yeah, but it was canceled.
Sunday church canceled? Come in. There must still be a bad connection on the circuit, huh? The reception on the frequencies are... Timothy, go turn on the big Philco. Hurry. Do as you say.
At the White House now, I repeat, official reports from Washington indicate that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Latest reports identify many of the planes as carrying the emblem of the rising sun. They appeared over Honolulu about 7:35 a.m. Honolulu time and proceeded with numerous bombing runs over the American fleet anchored at Pearl Harbor Naval Base. Damage and casualty reports have yet to come in, but the attack is said to be disastrous. I repeat, the attack is said to be disastrous. The Japanese have bombed Pearl Harbor.
Timothy, I have a favor to ask of you. You know, this box is very important to me. My father gave it to me many, many years ago. You may examine it.
Can I open it?
Yes?
It's kind of old. But nice.
Yes. But it is more important to me than that.
You mean the papers? What do they say?
These are not important. Just souvenirs. One never knows what fate destiny brings. Timothy, I have no one I can trust. Take this key. Should anything happen to me before my son returns, make certain he gets the box and the key. Will you do it, Timothy? I need your help.
Yes, Mr. Kihugawa.
Good. But who's going to pay for them?
I don't know if you'll get paid for them. I just do what I'm told. And under presidential warrant, we've been authorized to confiscate all your multiband radios as contraband.
How can I do business if you take my radios away?
There's a war going on, remember? How about it, Chase?
It's the last one over there.
Good. We've got 2 more stops to make. Hiya, Sonny.
They took your radio too, Timothy.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
I have sent you a photo taken of myself and my friend Anthony Pizzuto. His family lives in the state of New Jersey. He has 5 brothers and 1 sister.
What did he say about the war?
We received our orders yesterday and are being shipped out to... Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Underwood. I'm still waiting for the tube from the factory. Your radio is not fixed yet.
Never mind. I don't want you to fix it anyway. I want my radio back, please.
Your radio is not fixed. It won't work.
I said I want my radio back now. I want an American to fix it.
Timothy, go get Mr. Underwood's radio. Why do you do this? You know I'm loyal to the United States. My only son serves in the Army.
A Jap's a Jap. I don't care where he was born.
Well, maybe you could stand in the back so people wouldn't...
So they wouldn't know that I'm Japanese? That my eyes are not shaped like theirs? That is dishonorable.
But what he did wasn't honorable.
He can live in dishonor. I will not.
Jap lover? No, I'm not. You are. That's why I'm ranting about people like you. You're a dirty Jap lover. I'm here.
Oh, Timothy, you're early. The picture doesn't start for another half hour yet.
Well, I finished up early and I decided to come over. What's that?
I guess an old radio.
Who's it for?
Hey, we have time to walk to the theater, huh? You can tell me all about your Edward G. Robertson, huh? Come, hey, go, hey.
He's only a little guy, but bam, bam! 2 punches and the bad guy just conks out. But Little Caesar, that was the best one. He was a bad guy, but he was terrific. See, that's him.
My son Kenji, he like Laurel and Hardy, but I don't know whether he like the fat one or the skinny one. You like this Eddie G. Robertson, huh?
It's Robinson.
Oh, Robinson.
Yeah, but I like the skinny one, too. Next, please. How many?
1 adult, 1 child, please.
1 adult, 1 child? That'll be 48. I'm sorry, but we're sold out. And, we can't sell any more tickets now.
Come on. Come on.
Timothy!
Sorry.
Timothy! Wait! Come here.
Leave me alone.
Timothy. It is not right what they do. You must try to understand. Do not be bitter.
I don't want to hear it. They won't let me alone. They won't let me in the movies, and it's all your fault.
Hi, Tim. Hey, what a lift.
No thanks.
You know, I was sort of hoping to hear some news from you.
I didn't see anything. Except that your G-men took Mr. Kikukawa's radios away.
Yeah, well, they had to because of a law.
But Mr. Kikukawa ain't no spy.
Well, I'm not trying to hurt him, Tim. I'm trying to help protect him, you know? I know it's hard sometimes. Sometimes you just can't tell what's right and what's wrong. Hey, come on. Friends, huh?
I saw him working on a radio. And when I came in, he tried to hide it from me. And he gave me this key. This one. And he told me to give it to his son, along with the box, when he returned.
Did you see what was in the box?
Yeah, some papers.
I'm going to have to see what's in that box, Tim.
Timothy, I'm going to the post office now. Huh?
Okay.
Oh. After work, why don't you go see your friend Edward G. Robertson at the movie house? Huh? I'll pay for it. See? And when I get back, we'll fix the bell, huh?
Okay.
Okay, where is it?
Come on, it's out here.
Come on, hurry up.
Is he a spy?
I can't tell. It's all in Japanese.
Can we put it back now? Because he told me not to touch it.
All right, just a minute. I can't make heads or tails out of this gibberish. I'm going to take it down and let the boys check it out.
Timothy, what are you doing?
I just...
I'm here in the interests of national security.
You dare to enter my home without permission? I know of no law that gives you such rights. And you, I thought you were my friend. I trusted you.
Never mind about that. I'm here to investigate reports that you have in your possession documents that may be critical to national security.
How are documents about my birth and family farmland critical to your national security?
Well, they have to be investigated, as well as reports that you continue to make radios here in secret.
The only thing secret about that radio is that it was to be a surprise to a trusted friend.
Well, I'm taking this, and I'm going to take that radio downtown for further investigation. So I'd advise you to tell me where it is.
I'm sure your little friend will help you find it.
If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear.
I fear nothing but your outrageous behavior.
Well, don't forget there's a war on, you know.
Mr. Kikugawa? Mr. Kikugawa? I just came to say, well, to say I'm sorry. Mr. Kikugawa? Mr. Kikugawa? But who did it?
People who betray me.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. What's going on over there?
What does it say?
All Japanese persons will be evacuated from the above designated area by 12 o'clock noon Tuesday. No Japanese person will be permitted to enter or leave the above described area without obtaining special permission from...
Does that mean Mr. Kikugawa too?
It means all Japanese people.
But he didn't do anything.
We know that.
That radio was for me. And those papers didn't mean anything.
Getting upset won't help, dear. There's nothing we can do. Timothy! Timothy! Where are you going?
You said you'd get my application to the Bureau processed. Now, can't you talk to somebody?
Yes, but I can't change regulations.
They're going to take Mr. Kikugawa away.
Yeah, I know, kid.
But he didn't do anything.
Well, he's Japanese, isn't he?
But he didn't do anything.
Come on, I got a train to catch. We're just trying to protect your friend.
Yeah, but what about my application?
I'll call you just as soon as I get back to town. And, thanks for the help.
Mr. Kikugawa never did anything to you.
Oh, go home, kid.
You spied on him like they spied on your family.
You're too young, Tim. You don't understand.
No, I'm not. You just say that. Mr. Kikugawa? It's me, Timothy. Mr. Kikugawa, will you let me in? I just want to talk to you. Mr. Kikugawa, are you here? Mr. Kikugawa, don't go away and be mad with me.
Timothy, where have you been?
Oh, Mr. Kikugawa, please. I'm really sorry.
Your grandmother has been very worried about you. You haven't been home since this morning.
Oh, Mr. Kikugawa, all I wanted to say is that I'm sorry.
I know. I know. I'm sorry, too. Listen. I tell you something, hmm? You wait. Timothy, when I was a boy, this box had a special place in our home. It is priceless. The Emperor of Japan gave this to my great-grandfather for his service and honesty. It became a symbol of our family honor. And I was told not to touch it because it was very precious. And one day I did.
And you broke it?
Yes, I did. I was so miserable, I ran away into the forest to hide. But my father found me.
Did he hurt you?
No. He forgave me. As I forgive you. He said the world needs forgiveness. He said he who forgives no longer lives in pain or sadness. And he who is forgiven no longer lives in fear or misery. We can start again. Do you understand? Now I must finish packing.
But do you have to go? I mean, you could run away. I could go with you.
I do not run away from things I must face. Timothy, show me your hand. Will you take care of these things? Like a son? Until my son returns?
I will.